We've been talking about this a lot this week, as is everybody that's an Iowa Hawkeye fan. Gary Dolphin saying today on 1040 WHO that Jewell Hampton is not going to have surgery, that they expect him to play the first game, similar to Dallas Clark's injury in 2006 that he missed a month for, came back and was probably the offensive MVP of their playoff run to the Super Bowl title. Do you think it gives Iowa more depth? Do you think teams prepare any differently for Jewell Hampton other than Jeff Brinson or some other guys they have on the team?
A little bit, because you have film on Jewell Hampton. You don't have any film on Jeff Brinson, the redshirt freshman, or any of the other freshmen. So you kind of know what he can do, and he was really impressive last year. So I think all that it changes is it takes away any kind of surprise element. But if I'm an Iowa Hawkeye fan, I'd obviously rather have him in the lineup than not have him, because he's a proven commodity, and you've got to have 2 or 3 running backs in this day and age. And I think you're still at a stage where you don't want Ricky Stanzi carrying your football program. You're going to probably put more on his shoulders this year than you did before, and you're going to need to do that. He's going to need to be better than he was last year. He was pretty good for a first-year starter last year, but I still don't think he's at a point yet where you want to put the entire offense on his shoulders, and the best friend to any quarterback is a good running game. So, I mean, if it works out as a perfect situation, that's what you ideally want as a Hawk fan. Now, I am skeptical that a guy that has some any kind of damage or any kind of wear and tear to an ACL or his knee is going to be able to withstand 12 weeks of college football carrying the football 20 times a game. I mean, particularly if it's your ACL. I mean, that's what you're going to use for a lot of your cutting, a lot of your sharp movements. If you're a tight end, and Dallas Clark was a great one and still is in the NFL, he's not asked to do that 25 times a game. Jewell Hampton's going to be asked to do that. So I think it's going to limit his effectiveness somewhat, if for no other reason that he may not necessarily be able to carry quite the load that he was maybe going to carry heading into the year.
Just as long as he's ready for the Cyclone game.
Dude, everybody makes sure that they're ready for the Cyclones.